What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 4 and welcome to a brand new series, Building an Icon. Now, as you guys can see, I am driving a Toyota Supra, but as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be building the Fast and Furious, pretty much Brian O'Connor's, Paul Walker's, whatever it is, the orange Supra from the first Fast and Furious. Now, the way this series is going to work is I'm going to be building cars in Forza Horizon 4 that, let's say, influence some people maybe to get into cars, or pretty much the most iconic cars that you guys know of, that I know of, from movies, from games, from TV shows, from anything. And I will be rebuilding them in Forza Horizon 4 with a little bit of a twist. Obviously, my little twist. And if you guys know what that is, obviously, I'm going to take the belt drifting at the end. But yeah, most of all, I want to replicate the cars in game down to the power. If there's any crazy specifics to the cars themselves, I will go ahead and put that on the car when it comes to, you know, mechanical. But visually, I think we can get them very close. Now, again, it has to obviously have specific body kits in the game and stuff like that. And then I do know for a fact that people have replicated the paint from the Fast and Furious Supra. So this first episode is going to be very easy. But anyway, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. It's been a little bit since I've uploaded this game because I decided to take a little bit of a break from it. So yeah, anyway, this is what my Supra looks like right now. It's about 1,600 horsepower. It's pretty much maxed out. This is, if I had a Supra in real life, it would look similar to this. Either this color, or it could even be red or gray. I don't think I'd go for black, but white, red, or gray are the three colors that I'd probably get Supra in. So again, as you can see, pretty much very simple mods here. Nothing too crazy. When it comes to a Supra like mine, I probably wouldn't even get it to like 1,600 horsepower. I feel like it'd just be stupid to do that on the roads. I mean, it'd be cool to have, but I mean, it'd be stupid, just undrivable most of the time. But this is what my Supra in-game looks like now. And then, of course, I'm gonna have to pretty much bring this thing back to stock again. It's spinning all the way into fifth. It's so fast. It's really fast. But obviously, I'm gonna have to go ahead and bring this thing back to stock fully, and then I'm gonna start upgrading it and turning it into the Fast and Furious Supra. So let's go back into our garage and do all of that. Now, really quick, if you guys are brand new to the channel, let's say you watched a couple of videos before, or this may be your very first video that you're watching from me, and you enjoy the content. Let's say I didn't get you to click off the video immediately. Please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. It obviously helps you guys out to know whenever I'm uploading a new video. Plus, it's free. And if you don't like it here, after a while, you can simply just unsubscribe. But yeah, let's continue with the video. So this is what the standard Supra looks like. This is literally it right here. I don't really know. Is this a target top Supra? It actually is a target top and everything. Is it actually? If I go to explode, can I take... I don't think I'm able to take that roof off, can I? It looks like it is. It looks like it's a target top, but I cannot take the roof off. Wait, let me have a look here. If I look up, I can't. I can't. That sucks. Okay. I honestly thought that this would have been a target top. Just because it looks like the roof is detachable here, because it doesn't actually connect. Like, it's not just one whole piece with the A-pillars. I don't know. It looks like it could be a target top, but I guess it's not. But yeah, anyway, there it is. There's a 2J. We're gonna go ahead and turn this thing into our 10-second car here. So let's have a look and see what sort of options we have on this thing. So obviously, visually, we're gonna start this thing off first of all with the front bumper. I don't think we have the front bumper that the actual Supra in the movie uses in the game. I think the closest one would be this one here. Again, there's a few other ones here that we could possibly go for. But I don't think any of them come close except for this one here. Now the reason, even this one, actually no, not really. The reason why this one comes close is because of the massive opening at the front for the intake. Then obviously on the sides as well, there's some little gaps there as well, just in front of the wheel, which I don't think any of the other ones really have here, except for this one, the trial one, but that doesn't really suit it properly. And this one again is just completely different to what the kit in the game looks like, or the kit in real life looks like. So I think this may be the closest one that we can put on it. I mean, this one isn't really that far off either. Yeah, this one's not terribly far off, but I think this one could be a little bit closer to the one that is in real life. So let's put that on. As for our wing, I think we literally have the wing that's on it, which is this this APR performance wheel. Or wing, not wheel. But I'm pretty sure this has literally the same wing as in real life. So let's slap that on. It's pretty good. The rear end, which I'm pretty sure is just this, right? It's just the Bomex or Bomex, whatever, however you pronounce this thing. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna click off the thing, just to have a look at it really quick. I think it is literally just that kit. I think for the rear and the side skirts, I think it's literally just the Bomex kit. It looks like it anyway. So we do this, and then we go here, and it's the same one for the side. Okay. Well, we could get this thing very, very close then. For our bonnet, we don't really have anything crazy for the bonnet that we could change that would make it look exactly like the one in the movie, but I guess this is the only aftermarket bonnet that we have, so I'm going to put that on. Right. Now, multi-piece set wheels were used in the movie, so I'm going to try to see if I can find a set of wheels that actually resemble it, and I guess I'll be right back. These wheels here, I think, are the closest ones that I could possibly find to it. I think they needed to be a little bit thinner compared to the ones in real life, and also the center just needs to be a little bit smaller as well, but I think these are the closest ones, obviously not in chrome, so I'm going to change the color of those as well. But that does not look too bad when I look at the actual image itself. So again, I'm going to go ahead and change the wheel size as well, so get these to be as large as possible, which would look something like this, and then obviously I need to change the actual color of these so they're not chrome, but they look very, very similar to this. Again, the wheels in the actual movie itself did not have any spacers, so they didn't look anything like this. They actually looked very, very stock on the film car, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave the wheel stock as well. As for everything else, I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much give this thing, I'll give it race tires first of all. Actually, it's carbide to drive. Yeah, it'll technically have like street tires. So actually, should I just go with sports tires instead of race tires? Because technically, it is a car that's made to use on the road. So I'm gonna keep it on sports tires. But this thing will also have 900 horsepower. Now, the reason why it has 900 horsepower is because in the end of the movie, if you guys remember, it races Dom's Charger, which Dom said that it pushes 900 horsepower. So they're quite similar in power when it comes to this car compared to the Charger. So that's why I decided to go ahead and use, or go and make this thing 900 horsepower. The front end just doesn't match with the sides. It really just doesn't. I wish I could put a different one on. Like, I could literally put this one on and it would match the sides a lot better. But it's just, the front end is just too high up. That's why it doesn't match. If I put the Bomex kit, then it would match a little bit better, but this just doesn't really. But it's just the shape of it that is very reminiscent of the car itself in the movie. That's why. We could actually just go for this one. It's not that much of a difference. It's not actually very accurate either, but like, it just doesn't look that great. I mean, to be completely honest, I wouldn't put any of these kits on the cars anyway. But yeah, it just doesn't really match too well with the side. Right, now that all of that is done, I think once we put the paint on it, it'll resemble the car a lot more. But I think I'm gonna obviously keep this thing as a as just a normal 2J. Obviously, I'm not gonna swap that out at all. I'll keep this thing as a rear-wheel drive as well. We could single turbo swap this thing. I'm not entirely sure if the movie car did have a single turbo or not, so I'm just gonna keep it as a twin turbo. We gotta squeeze this thing out to 900 horsepower. So we'll see what sort of modification options we can do here. I probably will have to single turbo it, but I don't think I do, because I think this thing will just put out a stupid amount of power regardless. That's why I'm going with full race spec everything, because I'm not entirely sure if it can put down. Okay, well, we're at 900 horsepower already. 894. 917. Should I just do it like this? But I'll have sport intercooler. We'll leave that the way it is. And then everything else, I'm going to put on sports. I'm going to put sports, brakes. Actually, let's have a look at the brakes. Yeah, the brakes are fine if I do them like this. They're definitely not carbon ceramic, so I'm not going to put that on. As far as suspension, it does sit quite high. So I'm tempted to just leave it on sports suspension. Obviously at the end I'm going to slap the drift suspension on it and leave it like that. But I'm tempted to just put sports suspension because the car in real life actually does sit quite high. So I'm going to put pretty much sports spec everything on it. I mean, weight could be as light as possible. That doesn't really make too much of a difference here. So I'm going to do that. And then everything else here. With this I'm going to put everything to race. And the reason why I want to do that is just so I can actually change it myself. The rest of it is fine. But yeah, that I want to keep to race. So that doesn't really make that much of a difference. Because with the clutch, I guess the clutch I could put with a sports clutch here. I'll do that. But the transmission and all that doesn't really change from the sports transmission to this. It'll just unlock full customization for the gears. And it's the same with the differential as well. It doesn't really change much there. It just unlocks the full differential. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. That's all I have done here. I'm going to go ahead and add the paint on it. It's got 900 horsepower. Weighs 1,206 kilos. Very, very light. Okay, so after looking around at a bunch of different paints and a bunch of different designs, this is definitely the closest one. 100%. This one's very, very close. It's so good. This one's really, really good. All the way down to the stripe that goes into the front bumper. I know it's a little bit off because, you know, it doesn't have the exact same kit. That is really, really close. I like this one. This one's nice. This one is very, very nice. That is so, so close to the actual car in real life. Oh my god. I'm just looking at it now. The wing as well is painted carbon fiber, which is perfect. The wheels are the right color. Everything's nice. I like this. Alright everyone. It's finally time to drive it. It's finally time to drive Brian's Supra. These tires are gonna be so bad. It's still not slow. I mean, it's 900 horsepower. Oh, Jesus Christ. It looks very, very close. Like, this is almost spot on. This person's paint. Actually, can I go... I'm gonna go back into the festival and I'm gonna show you guys whose paint this is. I'm just gonna give him a shout out. Because it's so good. I'm definitely not slipping in 5th, though, like I was before. I mean, I did have 1,600 horsepower. It's really, really fast. There we go. It's nice. It's nice to drive. I mean, obviously I've driven a Supra before, but with like 900 horsepower, it's not bad at all. These sports tires are a little bit iffy. I probably would change these to race tires. Oh! There we go, slipping in 5th. Maybe the one thing I change about it is the tires. I'll put race tires on it. I'm putting race tires on it. There's no chance this thing is running 10s. There's no chance this thing is running 10 seconds down a quarter mile with these tires on it. Let's put race tires on it. I'm not putting drag tires on it because I know that that's definitely going to do it. And while I'm here, let me show you guys the actual person who made the design for this thing. So if I do this and I go to my designs, you should be able to see a few of the people that I ended up downloading this design from, and then this person that's here. There's apparently 253 designs in my catalog, but that's not what I'm looking for. So this is the person whose design it's from. The Fast and Furious is called. It's by Mustang Driver GT. Definitely recommend you guys check this thing out yourselves. Okay, let's go into solos. Hopefully this is going to be during a dry period of the race. Hopefully it's not raining. Please don't be raining. Please. I beg. Okay. Nice. It's not raining. Let's see how this thing does. It should be so much better now. I still have to take it easy though. Oh, it's much faster. It hit the 10 seconds. It definitely hit 10 seconds. 10.8. Okay, one more try. I'm gonna try to go ahead and change it to second early. It's so sketchy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god. It's definitely better than the first run. I got 10.6, but I'm not gonna win against that Aston Martin apparently. Oh, you're like such a perfect launch. Or maybe just a better gear ratio, which is what technically I do need. It's just better gear ratios. But I'm going to leave it there with the drag setup. I'm going to go ahead and fully change the suspension setup on this thing and turn it into a drift car. I'm going to bring it to Forza Challenge. I'm going to slide the hell out of it down the hill, looking like this. So I'll be right back. Right. This definitely looks a lot different now. The stance of it is just different. It's a lot lower. It's just, it does look more like a drift car now than anything else. Anyway, the reason why I'm not showing you guys the setup is because I've already done a build on this thing before. And if you guys want to go ahead and watch that, you can simply just go and find it on my channel, back when the Supra actually first came out. But right now, I'm only at about 900 horsepower, as you guys have seen. That I haven't touched. I only touched the suspension part of this car. And then I've locked the diff pretty much, and then that's pretty much... Actually, the diff was locked before because of the whole drag racing thing. But other than that, I haven't actually messed around with anything else except for the suspension. It's spinning those rear wheels like crazy. Actually, yeah, the one thing I forgot to say, I did add slightly wider tires. I think those wider tires would have definitely helped me in my drag race as well. But like in the movie itself, like I said, the car's wheels just don't look very wide. So that's why I didn't end up changing those. Which I probably should have, because it would have helped out a lot. It's very, very easy, by the way, to just send downhill. The Supra is a very, very capable drift car. Very, very capable. I mean, it's in the rain now as well. It's just, it still has so much grip, and it's good. Don't even need it to have like 1600 horsepower, whatever I had before in it. Again, very, very capable to just throw downhill. Have it be easy to control. This was it. This was Paul Walker's Supra from the first Fast and the Furious. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe. Leave a comment down below on what other car would you guys like to see me build in the future. Obviously try to replicate it from real life, you know, turn it into the actual car that it's meant to be, which technically this was just meant to be a drag car, which I tried to see if I could do like a 10-second build on it, which technically it worked. With 900 horsepower, it worked. It turned into a 10-second car. And then obviously afterwards I get to mess around with it myself and just have a little bit of fun hooning it down the hill here, unfortunately. But again, like I said, leave a comment down below on what other car would you guys like to see me try to replicate on this series, and let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know what you guys think of the series, if you want me to continue it, if you want me to stop it, whatever it is. And then of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.